Hey YouTube, it's your girl Miss TL, and I just wanted to come to you today to do a review video for brush coils. My hair is actually long enough now that I can do it. Before I couldn't because it was just too short, but I'm going to try to not talk as much and just show you the steps of how I do my hair now. I don't know how long it is. As you can see, it has grown out. As you can see, I don't do all the measuring and all of that most people do. But I do just want to show you how I achieve the coil method and have like coils in my hair. What I did today was I just washed my hair, did a deep conditioning, which I use coconut oil and I use castor oil. I sit under a hooded heater for 30 minutes. After I get out, I wash the deep conditioner out for about, with cool water. I sit under the cap for like no longer than 30 minutes. I use Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, which I have in my hair right now. My hair is still kind of damp, which you want, so it's damp. I'm going to be using coconut curling cream and Echo Gel, which I'm not really a fan of, but we'll talk about that another time. And I have a brush. It's a regular brush from the store. So let's get started. I use about a finger size, the curling. And I rub my fingers kind of in a way that you're going to kind of coil your hair up. But you don't want to put too much in your hair because yes, your hair is going to be white. But when it dries, it does, it goes to its regular color. It's not all white all the time. So you can see my hair is still a little thin here, but it's grown in a lot because I had lost a lot of my hair. But it's growing in good. I don't use that much Echo Gel, but I use enough of it because the middle of my hair, as you can see, it kind of curls, but it doesn't. It's kind of weird. See? It's not really curly, so sometimes I do have to put my fingers in it and twirl it in the middle. You'll see. So I do like maybe this much. Get the sides first. Move on to the middle. Move on to the side. As you can see, it's already defining the curls. I don't have curly hair. I always tell people that. It's like more of a Z pattern. The middle looks like it's curly, but it's really not, y'all. Alright, so I've distributed the gel through my head. So what's left is a brush. So you start by brushing for a while, especially if your hair is a little bit longer like mine's now. And as you can see, it's starting to coil up as we speak. Now I do my sides first because as you can see, they coil up first. You see I did it to the middle part and it didn't do anything. And I had to use a mirror, so forgive me. see? So you keep going around, like the ones that you can't, you know, do, you just keep going around. And it's really white. I know it looks really, really white. But that's just the gel and the cream. See, it's not really doing anything in the middle. And the sides kind of go. Sorry for that little interlude. But as you can see, I'm still brushing this side. And it may take a while, but you can see it's starting to define itself. And I even got some of the back. So on this side, I will do the opposite way. And then you do the same for the back. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what I do for the middle, okay? So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm in the middle of my head right now. And as you can see, it didn't really coil up. But sometimes I go to the front and I just start with the very top. And I brush it and it makes like a little ringlet. So this is when your fingers have to come and get involved. Separate a piece, then use your fingers. And if it's really, really white, you can just take the gel and smooth it down, because I'm gonna have to use a blow dryer to kind of get my hair not to be so wet, because it's just damp. And if you have hair like mine, it just stays wet forever. But I promise you, your hair won't stay white. So just take your front of your fingers and do it. See how it's making little ringlets? The rest of your hair should be fine though, but if you find little parts, like I see some on the side that I want to touch up, just take your fingers and touch them up. And the reason why sometimes it takes long is because it's really, really wet. Most of the times when I have to go and refresh it or retwist it, like rebrush it, I mean, my hair is normally very dry because, you know, it's been in for the whole day or a couple days. But you don't have to go through this. You can just take a spray bottle and damp your hair just a little, not a lot. Or just put some water in your hands and kind of go over them again if you need to. But most of the time you don't need to. And I've been getting very, well, I've been having many compliments about my hair from women and from men. Everybody likes it this way for some reason. You know, normally when you have longer hair, you're like, why don't I get compliments? I normally get compliments when my hair is natural. It can be braided. It can have a weave. I normally don't get any compliments when I have that in my hair. It's only when my hair is natural I get compliments. I had my hair all over my head one day when it was longer, and I got compliments on it. And I was just sitting there like, okay. But I guess people like, you know, your natural look sometimes. So you can take small chunks. My hair is just in the middle. It just does not want to coil up. It's just weird. So I just continue to twist it with my fingers. And when it was smaller, when it was shorter, you saw the coil method. The sponge method with the coil. So see how easy it was back then. Now that it's got some length to it. So after this, you can just look around, see if there's any twisties that you might want to just twist all the way out to the end. This side is pretty much okay. Lay down some of those little, and just check your back with another mirror. So I'll check that and then I'll get my blow dryer and we'll see the finished result. Okay, so I have my blow dryer out and I have this nozzle that came with it. This is how it looks. And I'm going to put it on, a low setting, but a hot, the heat is high. It's like a little noisy. So you don't have to really do too much because you don't want to mess up your coils. So do this for however long it takes to dry your hair or get it dry because it's cold outside. Well, if you live in a DMV, it's not that cold, but it's not that warm either. So, cold. See how it's starting to get that white color to go away? Because it's drying. So you do this for like however long you can. So my hair is still a little damp, so I just poured a little bit of sweet almond oil in my hand. And I already kind of brushed through it a little bit with my hands. And I'll show you how. Just kind of go like that. And that's because I don't like the gel so hard in my head. And you can see this is how it looks overall. So you see defined coils. So thank you for watching. I will be making some more videos soon. So I have some things that we need to discuss in the natural hair community. But I do thank you for watching. Please thumbs up, like this video, and share if you can. Thank you for watching.